people, especially minority businesses, women-owned businesses, pretty much all small businesses, especially if they're newer, rural businesses, they would come to me and because they've been turned down by larger financial institutions.
Right.
And then even people who had been in business 10, 15 years, put thousands of dollars, millions of dollars through a large financial institution, and they wouldn't give them a credit line or give them a bank loan. And so in fact, it even happened to me. And I was like, I couldn't believe that, I had more money than what I was asking for in the bank at that time. And they were like, no, you had some late payments on that Prius you had back, 6 years ago or something like that, right? I was like, and I understand they have to they have stakeholders, they have shareholders, they have to mitigate risk, protect their investments. I get it, right? But if people say they're going to see, for me, right, when I say I'm gonna help, I help. I have no excuses. Nothing stands in my way. I make it happen. And it bothers me when I see people say one thing and then they do something else.
Right.
And if there's a problem out there, I need to fix it. So Bell gave me so after seeing all these things, I was like, I'm a business consultant. We come up with solutions. So Bell was a solution by taking the power of a chamber of commerce, which I knew how to run, having great events, raising money, creating value for members, sponsors, donors. Done that. I knew how to do that. That was successful. The lending piece, actually, years ago, in my early career, when I worked for somebody, I worked in mortgage companies and financial services for over 10 years, 11 years. So I knew about the lending business. I knew about financial services, and I'd helped dozens of people get funding by writing business plans. So so it was just really a perfect situation. And also I've been on so many panels with financial institutions, and they wanted to help, but they were, they had rules, things they had to follow, and they weren't really able to do the things they said they wanted to do. Bell could fix all that. I think one, it could create a great membership, great value to members by having great events that were, I want to make them upscale. I want to make them fun. I want to make so people can come out, look good, smell good, have a good time, meet like-minded people, have some great food, some great drinks, listen to cool music at a nice venue. Meanwhile, the money that they pay for those tickets, or they pay for membership, is going into a pot that we're going to use to lend to people so they can build their credit up and then hire people in the community, people who normally get turned down. That whole party with a purpose thing, at a much higher level. Plus, for really, and also, the way I planned it was it would also give a way for large financial institutions who maybe couldn't give money because of their guidelines, et cetera. By being a sponsor or member, they can put that money in the pot, and then we could manage it for them and get that. If they're saying they want to help the people, become a member of Bell. We can put that money on the street right away. So all those things, by being able to have really combine all the power of a chamber of commerce with a lending institution, provide great value to the state of Maryland, that was a solution. And so that's, and so we went about, and with your help, went about getting all the nonprofit paperwork done and building websites and creating, the process and the procedures, and make sure everything is legit and accounted for and tight. And so that when we were ready to start membership, everything was in order, and it was. And I've been very fortunate to know for a lot of people that I know have joined, and a lot of large organizations that have been partners with me in the past have been very supportive, and they're either joining or planning to join. So far, so good. So it's exciting to see this idea, and really manifest into something that's going to help a lot of people and last longer than I'll be here. This is going to be my legacy. This is going to be the thing, maybe not 1,000, but at least 100 years from now. 100 years from now, they're like, oh yeah, Bell, that old guy, Will Holmes, he started that thing, 100 years ago, and it's still going strong. So that's something I'd like to see.